Okay, Akira's heartbeat is stable. Looks like the worst is over. But to be completely honest, it's a miracle they made it out in the first place.
Thanks to Dr. Calvert. He's a miracle worker.
I can't take all the credit. Our Akira is quite special.
There is still a chance of infection. Run another check, and make sure there's no sign of mutation.
Brenda, we can take it from here. Go back to HQ, and let everyone know Akira is safe.
But Doctor...
Brenda, please. I'll be here to make sure everything goes smoothly. And either way, I have more than enough work to keep me busy around here for quite some time. Thank you.
I see. Very well. I'll see you at the station, Doctor.
Brenda and the commander are both on it. Akira literally couldn't be in better hands. Brenda gives even the commander a run for his money when it comes to all that science stuff. And what happened to Akira wasn't your fault. Jenna was more powerful than anyone could have expected. Trust me, even the commander didn't see it coming. Akira did what he did because it's his duty as a neuron officer to protect you, no matter what. But duty is one thing. To go that far for you, Akira must really have wanted to keep you safe. You've both been through so much, and Akira's taken it harder than you have. But putting his sister first? I guess that's brotherly love. Huh. Having someone you do anything to protect like that must... Oh, never... That's right. We got a report back from the high-tech forensics department. That huge thing you fought at the mall? Apparently, it wasn't a chimera at all. They've never seen anything that wasn't a chimera spread data corruption like that. They're all completely stumped. Well, if they figure anything out, you'll know about it as soon as I do. Beyond that, we're putting all our effort into finding out where Jenna went. She completely vanished 20 years ago, and now she's back. And with that thing in tow, not even the commander has any clue what she's after. And that's a rarity for him. As if your hands weren't full enough with the chimeras, right? Jenna's not going to make things any easier. Brenda.
I'm glad I found you two. I just got back from the lab. He's going to be fine. Akira is shockingly resilient, really. Akira's still under anesthesia, but why don't you go pay a visit? The facility is usually off limits to outside personnel, but this time, I think we can make an exception. Take your time and collect yourself. Find me in the infirmary when you're ready.
Brenda, thank you. Well, that's a load off my mind. I've got to get back to work. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Information display. Iris, shut down.
Keeping up the good work, I see. There's something we need to talk about. Can you spare me an ear? Preferably two. So, I have to confess. Oh, before that... Oh, wow! It's a perfect fit! And it really suits you. Ooh! Oh, isn't it great? Oh, speaking of... Okay. Right, there's something I have to tell you. It's about... He's been me. I am Lappy. I'm sorry. I know. I should have told you earlier. You know, you are handling this a lot better than I expected. I thought you were gonna freak out, oh, it can't be! How could you, Marie? I never knew the difference, nothing? Huh. Okay. Well, before I came to Neuron, I was a traffic officer. That's how I became Lappy. I'd put on that suit and walk around, and everyone would smile at me. Oh, best feeling ever. And everyone here always looked so tired, so... Well, I figured a visit from Lappy would get them smiling again. It went so well the first time, so I just kept doing it, and now look, Lappy's a part of the Neuron family. Which brings me to our problem. Last week, I put the suit on, fell flat on my face, and twisted my ankle. I know. And now Brenda says to give Lappy a rest. I wonder how Brenda figured out it was me. Anyway, I can't be Lappy again until my stupid leg is healed up. Meanwhile, Neuron gets gloomier and gloomier. And at this rate, the whole office will be plunged into endless darkness. We cannot let that happen. And so, in the meantime, I want you to be Lappy in my place. It is the perfect plan. Nobody knows it's me in there. Just wear it and just talk to anyone who could use a friendly smile. I'm sure they're going to love you. Okay, don't worry. Just think of all the good you'll be doing. Yes, okay, I'm getting gloomy vibes from all around the station. First of all, yes, the B2 elevators. There's gotta be people in need of a Lappy-sized pick-me-up. What are you waiting for? Go turn those frowns around so there's smiles instead.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Marie, what do you... Hey, Lappy. Carefree as ever, I see. Look, I kinda wanna be alone now. Could you be a little less here? Huh? You wanna know what's troubling me? Well, I don't know if talking about it'll help, but sure. You know, I really love animals, especially cats. But protecting cats from Redshift isn't part of the job, so I can't get clearance to do it. I gotta do something about it, but I don't want to get the sack. But then I imagine all the poor cats out there, sick and scared in some alley. It keeps me awake at night. Huh? Really? You know a place where cats can stay safe? Wow, I had no idea there was somewhere like that out in Mason Forest. You've got to take me sometime. If too many people go to see it, it'll attract too much attention. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. But it's a load off my mind just knowing it's out there. Hey, hey, Lappy. Thanks a lot for listening.
I heard everything! Oh, that's one more smile we'll see around the station today. On to the next troubled soul. They're in the infirmary. This'll be the happiest place on the Ark in no time.
Oh, sorry, Lappy. I'm kinda going through some stuff right now. Can you please just let me be? Are you, trying to cheer me up? I appreciate the thought. In fact, it's my partner Avery I'm all wound up about. Avery's really energetic, which is great, but just look at me. Not so much. I can't jump back into action right away, after a mission. Hell, I get winded just standing up for a long time. To be honest, sometimes I'm not even sure why they chose me for Neuron. But Avery won't hear any of it. I really can't keep going on like this. I've tried to tell her, but come on, you know her. I literally can't get a word in edgewise. There's no way I'll ever keep up with her. Please, Lappy, would you please tell Avery for me? Don't tell her, but, indirectly. She's probably in the break room. And thanks for doing what I can't.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Hey, Lappy! What's up? Taking a breather? Let me guess, you're here for an energy drink? Something like that? Wow, I bet it's exhausting to wear that thing all day. Your little hat. Wearing your little hat all day must be exhausting, Lappy. But forget it. One sip and you will... Come on, try one and see! Wait, what's that, boy? There's a Neuron officer lacking self-confidence, says... Oh, you're talking about Mitsuru, aren't you? Yeah, he's been even gloomier than usual since we got back from Ark Mall. Of course I noticed. But, bending over backwards so he can keep up won't do us any good either. And if anything, I've been overdoing it, hoping some of my energy would rub off. I guess I've been pretty hard on him. Sorry. Sorry to get kinda dark there. I get wound up pretty easily. I'll try to pace myself so I won't push Mitsuru too hard. It's an alkali coca. Hopefully it'll cheer Mitsuru up.
Hi, Marie. Dang it. I mean, so... What's this? Alkali cocoa? Oh, so Avery was just trying to motivate me by acting so wild all the time, huh? I never noticed that she even cared. And here I am just moping around alone. That settles it. I've got to get stronger. I won't drag Avery down anymore. But first, I need to apologize to her for the misunderstanding. In person. You know, I feel a little braver already. Thanks to you, Oof, Lappy! Oh, we're so close.
Excellent job! Oh, Mitsuru. You know, I'm starting to think okay, there's just one more officer in need of some lappy time. They're in the training room on level B3. Now go spread some cheer.
Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Iris shut down.
What is it? Oh, it's you, Marie. Right, Lappy, yeah. Look, I'm in the middle of training. Whatever it is, could you save it? Hey, I told you I'm training. What is it? You are extra persistent today. You want to know why I'm down? What's it to you? All right, look. The truth is, I need to get stronger. Akira's still unconscious after what went down at the mall. Max isn't here anymore. Well, that means while we're on the job, his kids are my responsibility. I promised him I'd take care of them. Now, I don't know if I'm strong enough to keep that promise. But now, he's gone. And I'm not any stronger. I couldn't even catch up to Jenna in the first place. Akira could. And look what I let happen. I couldn't face Max if he came back. Not like this. So, I'll do anything to get stronger. And fast. I have to keep everybody safe. I can't let him down. I know I don't have the experience or the skill that he had. I figure maybe I can make up for it with sheer effort. Oh, wait, what's that? What? You're saying you want to spar? Well, thanks for the laugh. I see. Oh, okay then. Come on. I haven't had a thrashing. Oh, yeah, Well, I gotta say, this.
Hi, it's me.
Fantastic work. Oh, top-notch cheering up. Really. Even I could probably learn a thing or two about being Lappy from you. Probably. Thank you so much. Oh, me? Well, I'm resting real hard to make sure my leg heals up soon, so don't you worry. Wow, you're really motivated. But if you get too good at my job, where does that leave me? Oh, never mind. I definitely wasn't just imagining you as my bitterest, most heinous rival or anything like that.
Oh! I got so wrapped up in spreading cheer that I forgot about all those case reports I need to alphabetize. Your Lappy chased away everyone's troubles. Oh, it's great to know there's someone else out there.
Iris startup. Iris shut down.
All right, let's go. Come with me. I'm not sure how much you've been told, so allow me to explain. This is the Aegis Research Institute,
Information.
a testament to Dr. Calvert's lifetime of achievement and birthplace of the Legions.
Shut down.
Dr. Calvert has gathered the finest minds the Ark has to offer here, to study the astral plane and work towards our future. The data you collect by defeating chimeras goes directly towards their research.
Iris startup. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down.
Please, step inside. Each floor is dedicated to a different research field. This floor is where the red matter specialists work. There's nowhere on the Ark better equipped to treat red-shifting civilians or officers injured by aberrations. You'll need special permission to go beyond this point.
Shut down.
Wait here. Make yourself at home here. Just be sure not to step outside.
Dr. Moreno is looking for you. Please go to the reception desk.
You'll need this. With this pass, you'll be able to access most of the floor. Don't drop it, okay? You'll be glad to know Akira is surrounded by the most advanced medical technology in human history. Shall we? These rooms are reserved for victims of redshift and chimera attacks. Akira is in one of them right now.
Iris, startup.
I must say, I wish I were back here
Information
under
display.
happier
Iris,
circumstances.
shut down. Information
right.
display.
I used to work in this branch myself. Back before Dr. Calvert brought me to Neuron. Before I even knew what a
Iris,
Legion was.
shut down.
I was right here, checking charts and pushing gurneys. Every day brought a new batch of the hurt and the hopeless. Eventually, I realized I had to do something more to stop all that pain. Truly stop it, not just patch it up. Now, I'm proud to be working with you and Dr. Calvert to fight for humankind's future. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to go on and on about myself like that. I didn't bore you too much, did I? Here we are. Things didn't look good at first. But thanks to Commander Calvert, or I should say, Dr. Calvert's astute diagnosis, Akira's nearly good as new. So don't worry. At this rate, Akira will be back in the field with you before you know it. Nothing to worry about in terms of redshift, either. Just between us, he's not quite as tough as you are, but there's no doubt he's your brother. But even then, to have stabilized at all from such a state, I can't even guess what Dr. Calvert must have done. Not to be indelicate, but it may have something to do with the circumstances of your birth. Never mind. Just professional curiosity. All you need to know for now is Akira's going to be fine. We've done enough for today. All that's left now is for Akira's body to do its work. I've got some other matters to attend to, but I think you'll be fine on your own. Feel free to take the helicopter back when you're ready. I'll see you back at Neuron.
Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down.
Someone, please, stop that patient!
Hey, are you there? It's an emergency. There's been an explosion at the Harmony Square subway station, and you've been handpicked to check it out. Alicia's there now. She thinks a Chimera is responsible. She said it's got a few things in common with our previous case, too. Anyway, get there as soon as you can. There's a helicopter ready to move when you...
Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. shut down. Iris startup. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Information, Iris shut down.
Looks like you're at Harmony Square. Alicia's waiting at the station.
Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Information display. Iris shut down. Iris startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Yay!
Iris, startup.
Yay!
Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
Yay!
Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
Yay!
Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down.
Hey, come on! Punctuality, that's... Alright, I'll recap. Most of the civilians in state, but the Chimeras started blowing. There's still a few people Alright, follow me down to the platform.
Iris, start. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, start. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down.
Ready? Alright, we're gonna split up from here. We've got intel that a few people are trapped in this area. You'll probably need your Legion, so the other lines haven't been searched yet. If you see any Chimeras, you let me know ASAP. I'm gonna patch into your Iris, just in case. There we go. Alright, I'm off. Break a leg.
Iris, startup. Information display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Can you hear me? If the smoke's making it too hard to see...
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Information display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. 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 Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Information display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information display.
Hang on, I'm still seeing biosignals.
Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down.
Okay, looks like that.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. 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 Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Information, display. Iris, shut down. Information, display. Iris, shut down. Information, display. Information, display. Iris, shut down. Information, display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. 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 Information, display. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
Do you copy? I sent you my positional data because, well, I'm kind of, completely surrounded by snarling chimeras, so if you could come help me out, and maybe, step on it.
Iris, shut down. Information display. Iris, shut down.
You could make it. I thought I might have to finish all this myself. Now that you're here, let's show them what Neuron's made of. Legion!
This'll definitely go a lot smoother with a Legion around. Alright, let's get back to work. We can rest after we stop that Chimera. I was hot on the trail of our mad bomber when those rejects from the pound showed up. It can't have gone too far. Let's take it out.
Iris, startup. Iris, shut down. Iris, startup.
You really saved my
Information
bacon
display.
back there. Thanks. I always figured I'd be the one helping you. Call it a motherly instinct or something. Aw, you didn't hear that, did you? Never mind. Not like your old man ever picked up on it either. Let's just say, everything doesn't always work out the way you think it will.
Still pretty quiet around here, huh?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm starting to forget whether we're on patrol or on a date.
Wait, what's that?
Relax, old man. It's a joke.
Yeah, you're funny. I can't get rid of all these chimeric bastards fast enough. Make the whole world like this place again. Twins don't even know what it was like in the old days. They've been in this shit from the moment they were born. I just wish I could keep them away from it all. Give them a peaceful life. That's why I still do it, you know? I'll build them a whole world like this with my own hands if I have to.
Wow. Fatherhood's made you a big softie, huh? But you know, in this peaceful new world of yours, you're still gonna need a babysitter or something, right?
Yeah, sure. But I should probably find one who can take care of herself first, don't you think?
Hey, shut up! I can take care of myself! You know what? Forget it.
Hey, Alicia! Wait! Man, what's gone into her?
Oh, nothing.
Iris, shut down.
Just a memory, that's all. You know, nothing was more important to him than peace. And nobody was more important to him than you. God, I still can't imagine the pressure you must feel. The weight of the world on your shoulders and all that. But listen, you've still got people looking out for you. Remember that. If anything is ever more than you can take, you can always come running to me, okay? All right, let's head back.